What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today I'm going to be showing off a brand new grass deck featuring Dhelmise VMAX from Shining Fates. Let's check it out. Dhelmise VMAX is a huge new Pokemon with 330 HP and 2 awesome attacks. Its swinging chain attack for 1 grass energy does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you have 3 grass energy on your Dhelmise VMAX, you can do 90 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you have 6 grass energy on your Dhelmise VMAX, you could do a whopping 180 damage to any of your opponent's Pokemon in play. And it is pretty realistic to end a game with 6 energy on your Dhelmise VMAX, thanks to Rillaboom, which accelerates 2 grass energy from your deck to one of your Pokemon once during your turn. And then Dhelmise VMAX also has the Max Anchor attack for 2 grass and a colorless, does 240 damage. And during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Max Anchor. So we do play a maxed out 4 copies of Switch so that you can switch your Dhelmise VMAX in and out of the active position in order to Max Anchor back-to-back turns. But you can also transition from Max Anchor to Swinging Chain, which is a really good attack in its own right for knocking out your opponent's bench Pokemon or for softening up threats for a Max Anchor later. Dhelmise V is also a very respectable attacker in its own right with the Anchor Anger attack for 1 grass energy. Does 30 plus 90 more damage if one of your grass Pokemon was knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn. And then Giga Hammer for 2 grass and a colorless does 200 damage, with the drawback being you can't use Giga Hammer during your next turn. Now we play Vitality Band in this deck since Dhelmise VMAX does 240 damage with Max Anchor, which is actually 10 damage short of knocking out Zacian V because of its minus 30 resistance to grass. If we add 10 damage to that and Max Anchor does 250 damage, then we've got perfect numbers to knock out Zacian V. So we've got 2 copies of Vitality Band to fix that math. The only other attacker we have in this deck is Dubwool V with his Revenge Blast attack for 3 colorless energy. Does 120 damage plus 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. It's great if your opponent has maybe knocked out a Dhelmise V and a Dhelmise VMAX. You can come in with Dubwool V to deal a ton of damage and finish a game, especially if you have maybe softened something up with Swinging Chain. Dubwool V also has the Soft Wool ability, which makes it pretty tough to knock out. Generally, all the attackers in this deck are tough to knock out, unless you're a fire deck. Now, to help with that, we do have a couple copies of Weakness Guard Energy, which make it so our Dhelmise VMAX have no weakness. If you're really worried about fire, you can play more of these, and Dhelmise VMAX can take advantage of them since Max Anchor does cost 2 grass and 1 colorless energy, but you don't want to play too many Weakness Guard Energy or you'll have them in your hand and you won't be able to accelerate them with Voltage Beat, since Voltage Beat has to accelerate basic grass energy. To help with that, we do have a healthy 10 basic grass energy in the deck and 2 copies of Aromatic Grass Energy, which make it so our Dhelmise VMAX can't be affected by special conditions. It's very good against poison-based Eternatus decks, as well as Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX. When Raichu and Alolan Raichu can't Tandem Shock to paralyze your Dhelmise VMAX, they're going to be in a bit of trouble, especially since Max Anchor has the capability of one-hit KOing a Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX. So this deck is pretty well rounded. I really do like it. I think Dhelmise VMAX is a very respectable grass type attacker. Of course, being weak to fire is a pretty big problem in this meta since welder decks are all over the place. That being said, welder will eventually rotate, probably, maybe, probably, yeah, probably. And fire decks won't be quite as potent as they have been in the last couple of years. And Rillaboom is from, well, this one's from Shining Fates, so that's a bad example, but Rillaboom is from Sword and Shield base sets, so it will be around for a while. That means that Dhelmise VMAX will have this engine for some years to come, meaning that I think that this is a pretty substantial grass deck that we've got on our hands, and it's definitely a lot of fun to play. So check out the highlights from the stream and let me know, what do you think of Dhelmise VMAX in the comments below. All right. Are you guys ready to play this Marnie and then not see a supporter for the rest of the game? Are you ready, chat? We should definitely play Rowlet and Alolan Executor in here, man. I'm just saying. All right. Because just get the Rowlet and Alolan Executor is so good. It's so good, man. Yeah, we'll pass. We do need that Colossal match. True. If we're playing against Colossal, we're big chillin'. After playing a few Shining Fates decks, which is my favorite? Ditto box. For sure. The Ditto Welder box was insane, dude. Alright, there's lots of people out here playing the Zacian, kind of turbo Zacian, Berserker, you know, Rusted Sword deck. I just think until ADP rotates, ADP will just be the better version of the deck. Because just taking bonus prizes is too good. Well, let's see. We've got our sheep, right? They may attack this turn if they attack this turn. It's a lot of pressure, man. Okay, listen. Trying to set up a stage 2 Pokemon over here. It's not exactly the speediest strategy in the world. At least if version's a little more fair. True. You know what, Dwayner? Agreed. If I'm going to be playing against Zacian decks all day, I'd rather them be this one. Yes. I would absolutely rather it be this version of the deck than have to play against ADP. Play against ADP. It's definitely sus. Dang, man, my allergies are pretty bad. Pretty gnarly right now. Not gonna lie. I just feel all congested, like, ooh, my eyes are itchy. But it's getting warmer, so I can't complain. That's for sure. Alright, they do not have the attack. I am about to data change my second Rare Candy, which owns. That's cool. It doesn't matter. We're good at this game. Okay. Now, the problem is that they're just going to be able to knock out my Dubwool. Sad. And I can't knock out Zacian. I do, like, not enough damage. Also sad. Cool. Seems legit. Let's thin. Yeah, put them onto the sheep. Research. Attach to the Dhelmise. And Revenge Blast. That's fine. We'll at least take our prize, right? And then we do find Dhelmise VMAX. So they bring up Zacian, they knock out my sheep, they deal 230, but if they boost it with the Galarian Berserker, then or the sword, they can take the knockout. Sad. Zamazenta. Sad. Yeah, so they're going to use their Evolution Roar. I do have just enough energy left in my deck in order to attack with Dhelmise VMAX, but I'm getting Marnied. Sad. That's fine. It's fine. Cool. Got Grass Energy. I can Marnie right back. Turbo Patch Tails, and Brave Blade. Yikes, Zacian. Yikes. Doing the most over here. Now we're going to put the Zacian in the active. That grass resistance is really gnarly, man. Yeah, that is tough. Okay, so we're going to Voltage Beat, reorder the deck. Go there, research. And we're looking for the VMAX, which we get. Cool. Here go VMAX. I can Ordinary Rod, do both. We're going to throw back in this guy, that guy, and those two. And then we come swinging in with swinging chain? No, we just max anchor for not quite enough. That's fine. And then this says this Pokemon can't use max anchor, so I could always finish it off with swinging chain. It is a 2-hit KO though, which does feel bad. I think we need to play Vitality Band at this deck. What do you guys think about that? Right? I think we actually have to play Vitality Band. Because hitting 210 is just not cool, man. Oh, yes. My allergies are brutal right now. If you can't... Yeah, for Zacian. I mean, how popular of an attacker is Zacian? Right, it's very popular. It's worth teching for. Now, they don't have the attack this turn, so we're actually just turbo chilling here. All right, voltage beat. A couple more energy over here. Attached to the Shaman. They've got 4 prizes left. I think we go Marnie and just swinging. No. Man, some way to ping these Zacians would be so good. I think I'll just do that. And then I could potentially build up enough energy to 1-hit KO maybe as Zacian with the Shaman. What we're doing, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 2 more energy in play. I could do it. Yeah, the reason why we are... Because I'm in a boss game situation, right? If they hit into the Dhelmise here, then I just go boss. You know, boss game. And I have back-to-back boss disorders in my hand. So it doesn't really matter. I don't want to throw my 2 boss disorders onto the bottom of the deck. Because I already have them here in my hand. So. Alright, now let's see what my opponent Marnie's me into. I've got a switch. It's a good card to have. And they have the attack with Zacian, but they don't have the boss, which is good, because that means that they're still on a 3-turn clock to win. They have this turn, and then they need 2 more turns at minimum in order to win. Let's see, how many energy do I have in the deck? 2 aromatic grass energy. Sad. So I can't actually accelerate this energy in my hand into the deck unless, or with, okay, so we're going to get this out, switch into Shaman, Prism Star, and then I could Marnie. Let's see, we're doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. I could take the knockout with Shaman Prism Star. If I draw into an aromatic grass. Well, the odds of that are not turbo high. Or, yeah, that's probably our best bet. Or, ooh, I can knock out that. Yeah. 3, 6, 9. That's 120 damage snipe. That's so nuts. Yeah, we just go here and research. Because I don't want to Marnie them. So we'll go research. It's only basics? No. No, it's not only basics. Y'all are tripping. Okay. Oh, Flower Storm is basics. Thanks, chat. All right. That'll do. All right, we're going to swing in chain over there. Take that out. And then Ooh, there's a grass. And then all I have to do for game, yo, I can swinging chain the Dedenne-GX for game. This is so sick. This is so sick. This deck is awesome. What the heck? Yeah, man. I just win next turn. If we get this Grass Energy into the deck, we just win. That's it. That's game. Check this out. I don't even need the boss's orders. Yeah, huge swinging chain for game. That's so insane. With the basic grass draw there, we just go there. We go Marnie. Yup. We put the Grass Energy back into the deck. I'm not going to draw back into it. We go Voltage Beat. And we have game on my opponent's Dedenne-GX. You just retreat. Boom. 6 energy. Swinging chain. Yo, GG's. 180 damage snipe. With the Dhelmise VMAX. Sick. But yes, I think Vitality Band's probably like 2. Just so that you have that option to KO Zacians. Yo, what's up, Dark Team? How we doing? All right, we'll get rid of that. Get ourselves a Dhelmise. And pass. See what's up. And then next turn, we go Dhelmise VMAX, DAA change. We're going to keep the hand because, you know, DAA changing away to Dhelmise VMAX feels bad. So we don't want to do that. Just going to vibe here. See what my opponent does. If they Marnie me, it's cool. All right, they're playing a Zacian deck. Maybe ADP. Maybe Turbo Zacian. We'll see. They got DAA change. All right. It's looking like, yeah, the Berserker, Leon. All right, all right. They're just trying to swing for the fences with this deck. Which is cool. Now, if I get the turn 2, honestly, if they don't get the turn 1 attack, right, and I go turn 2, I definitely am going to swinging chain and just, like, soften up the Zacian. That's for sure. Now, unfortunate, I burned my switch, but there's a chance that my opponent Marnies, in which case that I don't, you know, really mind having the switch played, so that's fine. We're going to go there. DAA change, and I can always retreat the Grookey if I have to. All right, yeah, we're insane at this game. So we're going to get the Boomer, and then we're going to retreat the Grookey. Here, Rare Candy into Boom Squad. And then we got Voltage Beat. Accelerate onto the active. And Marnie. And what? I think we're just going to use Max Anchor, right? Like, just smack this thing. Like, take 2 prizes. I feel like I can't. I feel like that cannot be wrong. Yeah, that feels really good. So we're just going to do that. Softening up the Zacian is cool, but like 2 prizes is also really cool. So that's fine. Yeah. 2 free prizes. Didn't have to gust for those. They were just right there for the taking. Yeah, that seems great. You know, next turn, we'll figure out our play. Maybe we go in with like a Dubwool or something. You know, if I find a switch into Shaman. I could even just soften up the Zacian with Shaman. That's not a bad play either. Oh, and I could take 4... Oh, they have a 0 card hand. They played their hand down to 0 cards. I could go Rillaboom and just... Yeah, they have a 0 card hand. So they have to top deck out of this. So we just go here. Okay. Ordinary Rod. Do both. Put that guy back in. That guy back in. Voltage Beats. 2 end of the 2 energy to the active. Here. That's so insane, dude. And we'll research. Yeah, no way they top deck out of this one, bro. No way. Swinging chain the Dedenne. 180. Yo, turn 2, 240. Turn 3, 180 snipe. What you got? Yo, look at this. Let it have. Let it. No, don't scoop. I could have sniped. I was gonna snipe again. I was just gonna knock out this Ashian with the snipe attack. We were just gonna swinging chain for like 240 damage or whatever. That's so insane, dude. Yeah, we were gonna go 180, and then I could add 360, 90 more damage. I could snipe 270 that next turn. 270 damage. Attached from hand. What? Reading is essential. Yeah. Speaking of reading, I'm still working my way through Lord of the Rings. For anybody who's ever read Lord of the Rings out there, I've never read it, so no spoilers, all right? I know that they tossed the ring into the pit. I get it, okay. But I'm loving it. I'm about halfway through the book right now. And, oh, it's an old SNL skit? Well, now I feel silly, Victor Natty. Thank you. I didn't know. I just got to the part where Pippin and Merry meet up with the Ents, and I just met all of the Ents. I love Chris Farley. Did I read The Hobbit first? No, this is my first foray into the world of J.R.R. Tolkien. Cool, man. Looks like we're probably gonna lose this one. Yep. Yeah. So like the Ents just started their march, which is cool. Like learning about the Ents was awesome. I mean, that was really sick. The Ents are really cool, creative creatures. I like that. I know. Yo, R.I.P. to Chris Farley, man. I think my favorite Chris Farley bit is definitely like the van down by the river, right? How's that one go? There's something I remember him just shouting about being in a van down by the river. That was like the funniest Chris Farley bit. Yeah, the van down by the river bit was really good. Matt Foley, and I'm a motivational speaker. Yeah. It was that. Yeah. It was so good, man. It was so good. All right, we got 1 Rillaboom in the deck and 3 rare candies. All right, we're chilling. Now, my opponent's got Pikarom in play. We can knock out Pikaroms. I know I discarded 2 Rillabooms. It's cool. We got the Ordinary Rod in this deck. I know you guys know how I feel about Ordinary Rod, but we have the Ordinary Rod. Begrudgingly, it's in this deck. But yes, we have Ordinary Rod. You need it in Rillaboom decks, for sure. Because you need to put the energy back into the deck, and then you bring the energy back into play with your Rillaboom. I really wish you wouldn't have done that. They don't get the attack? I get the rare candy Rillaboom? Oh, you're getting absolutely smashed on King 1994. I'm sorry to say it. But yeah, hope you're ready to get absolutely served. Okay, here we go. Research. And yep, all right. Looks like I'm not doing anything this turn either. It's cool. It's cool. We'll get there. We'll get there next turn, man. All right. You know, it's cool. No rush. No rush or anything. Dhelmise, you know, slow and steady wins the race. All right, we're going to go here. Do both. Those guys back into the deck. Those guys back into the deck. All right. Game on. Ah, Crushing Hammer, hate to see it. Full Blitz? I mean, I'm just dealing 240 damage so long as I find the VMAX. You're done skis. Ooh, that's a lot of energy on the Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX. I'm smelling a tag bolt, chat. All right, I've taken one prize. I go weakness guard here. And then I accelerate onto my Dubwool. Yeah. So that way, yeah, that's cool. Accelerate on Dubwool. Research. I'm just looking for the VMAX. There he is. Beautiful. And then we go quick ball away the switch. I don't need this. I don't need to get a second Rillaboom into play, honestly. Well, they might tag bolt my man, right? And if they tag bolt my man, that's like mildly unfortunate, but I could just knock out the Mewtwo if they do that. So, well, not like immediately, but eventually. I'm going to hold this hand and see what they do. All right, here we go. Max Anchor. Take the knockout on the Pikarom. Discard this. I mean, but what do I really even... You know what I mean? I'm just going to wait and see what they do. I should have put the Grass Energy for more swinging chain. That's fair. I mean, aren't I in just like a swing scenario? Right? Tandem Shock. Yeah, see, they can't even, they're really going for it here, but all right. Yo, what's up, Shavy Baby? Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Shavy Baby. All right, now this thing's got 170 HP left. That's the magic number for them. So all we want to do... Oh, I literally have double switch. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, they're not going to be super stoked on that. And then, yeah, at this point, Grass Energy onto the Dubwool. Yeah, Max Anchor. That's it, really, just 240, and then we just Revenge Blast for a game. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I want to keep the Quick Ball in my deck, right? I want to keep the Dedenne in my deck. I mean, because if I get Marnied, I want to find Quick Balls. If I get Stamped, I want to find Quick Balls, right? Yep. There's Eldegoss. Cool. My opponent needs to summon Pot of Greed and draw 3 cards from... I summon Pot of Greed. Yeah, so now they are in a problematic scenario. They take 4 prizes. Dubwool comes screaming in. Dubwool. Oh, did you like that? Look at that. There's a glitch in the Matrix, chat. There we go. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday. We've got a super welcoming community over there, and we'd love you to be a part of it. If you've got extra cards lying around the house and you're trying to get some cash for them, or store credit, or a new booster box, make sure to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. I got the link in the description below. We're always buying bulk and singles at the shop, and selling your cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. Y'all have a busted day. Peace.